It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's all the way across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Yards on the play. That's good. For the Lions. 1st down.
Another one for Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do and support that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throw left side finds Burton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down Bears.
I'll throw it. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
12 more yards.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
To DJ Moore. A gain of 4.
Back to throw.
Second and 6.
It's on the out route. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
Throw here, third down. That's Cox. This is Loveland. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bears first down.
On the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Just a yard left to go on second down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field, but there was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
Third down from the gun. Has it down close. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
A 21-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11. At the 26.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings
from the gun on third down. It's on target to Williams. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That is good for a Detroit first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Throwing it again here. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Detroit Lions, first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
Lions.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 7, Bears 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds his fullback. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Well, motion him out of the backfield. Back now, pressure coming. This is Loveland working the right side. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end.
Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do though have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up fourth down. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the 41.
Again, it's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. Takes another one. Towards the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's taken down. He's got it to the 29. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Gibbs now from the gun. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
14, Bears 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Luther Burden now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taken in by Loveland. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Send a tight end in motion.
It's 4th down.
No run it with Swift. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Bears. First down.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They're throwing it. Set the screen here to Swift. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. He finds some space again. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. Bears 10. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First down, play action. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
14 yards. That's good.
Go play action on first down. Looking to his fullback now. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Jameson Williams. Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Catch made by Loveland. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. It's a quick way to say, oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play.
14 yards.
And that'll be first down, Chicago.
For a Bears first down.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Lions have recovered it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the rock.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down, here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
At the 38-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. but out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
They're going play action. Pass is caught at the 9! And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now lead by 10. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Bears 10.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He was defended by Kirby Joseph.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears. New set of downs from the 37.
And the Bears.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 36-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Complete right side. Burden has it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Man, Loveland has it. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Tory Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 15 there. That is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut hole results in 2 yards.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to throw now. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Jack Fox.
Jack
in
Fox
formation
on to
for
punt.
the Lions.
And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He completes it in traffic. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
To throw here on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
To the sideline and incomplete. DJ Reed there defensively.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
Air it out on third. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears
They are throwing it again. That's Odunze again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 15.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Timeout, Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw it again. He set up the screen here to Swift. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
And it's third down.
It's on target to Moore. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this play is going to come to an end at the 27.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions
going to the ground again on first. Escapes the defender. And that's going to bring us to the end of this second quarter, Brock, as he is met and taken out of bounds. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's the KC tight end. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 64 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is the Jets quarterback. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jets are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Running behind center with Swift. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Setting up to throw.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for it, it's Swift. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
First down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They're going to try and throw it here. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. Jack Fox will kick it away.
In punt formation for the Lions.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First down, play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Lions take over.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Gibbs on second down. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. With him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Last
7.
run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets him on the end route. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Trying to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, this is something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feeling. Passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play. Now they'll get to do so with a bigger lead.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. We walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Looking for a pass on second and short. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Lions first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. 1st and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. All in left side. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Now throw for it. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Got a man, Loveland has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing it again here.
38-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. this drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10.
They are throwing it again. Fires right away, but incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Off the
2nd.
gut they go with Gibbs. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for Lions. First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to
Halfway to the
number
marker.
88.
It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They'll air it out on 3rd. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left with 4th down here. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. How about the big fella blasting through the middle, disrupting every this offense was trying to do. Oh, baby.
You love when big men make plays, huh? I think you get more animated and excited. Like I do, I'm not going to lie. Huh? Yeah, they're doing their work. They're doing their job. So often they don't get all the headlines. They do so much of the dirty work. Not that time. He gets his headlines. He gets in the stat sheet. 2 big points for his defense.
It's a gain of 37.
First and 10, looking to throw. Big strike here to Williams. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
21 yards. And the Lions first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Pass play now. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions take a 3-possession lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Pass play on first and 10. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down. He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Sam Laporta. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down. The 4-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Gay with the point after. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Lions 44, Bears 20.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Third now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4.
To throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Colston Loveland. That's a gain of 6.
He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Bears first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Swift. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
And the shotgun to get to Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He's taken down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd
and long for him here. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And it is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Running for it with Montgomery. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Bears 20.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. This might be a free play for him. Ooh, he puts some air under this one, right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the deep shot connects, and the free play, Brock, made it really easy to decline that offsides flag. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Brought in. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. There's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain for them on 2nd and goal, and now they need 8 on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Pass play coming here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right
Now,
at
nothing
the
doing
line
on the
of
last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions looking at a 3-0 start to the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped well shy that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Chicago getting set to take the field down. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. And he's tackled for no gain.
That is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Offensive line, 2nd down. Looking in the air here. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. That's his man, caught by Odunze. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That's to Odunze again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, looking for options. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.